Hello, my name is Aman Khoiwal and my roll number is 19HS20007. So for our final presentation video in the AI implementation of the AIFA course, we have made a video on the player companion AI in Unity game engine. So nowadays many games incorporate a mechanical companion for the player. It can be anything. It can be a drone, a human, a rover, or even a gunner turret. So we intend to create an AI such that the player companion can allow for the companion to take up different roles based on the player's chosen playstyle, level, enemies, and other such variables. So it has been the trend that in many games, this player companion is actually a huge hindrance to the game success. So in a lot of games, they tend to die or they they like get the player caught if they are playing in stealth mode. So what we intend to do is we intend to make the player companion play better as per the play style that the player has chosen. So the end goal is is to make a companion that can be helpful to players and it is not such a hindrance. So for our project, we have created a protective bot for a melee combat based game. So when the player goes near any enemies which are bound to attack the player, the bot will circle around the player, protecting them from harm and damaging enemies in the process. Meanwhile, if the player is moving near guards, which in our case represent characters that you can walk past without conflict, as long as you are not hiding, as long as you are not carrying the weapons like they are concealed, the companion will hide to facilitate stealth and it will come out of hiding when the player is at sufficient distance from the guard. So we have done this using AI. The player can also, of course, manually override the current state of the bot. So you can see that this is our setup in the Unity game engine. So I'll go ahead and explain some of the basic things in this. So this girl, this is our player character, and this cube, this is our companion bot, player companion. So we have uh, used a free asset which gives us the basic model of this player character, the girl, and the floor. So since this is purely cosmetic, like it doesn't have much of a it doesn't have any bearing on the actual functionality. We haven't given much effort into this, so it doesn't affect what we are about to submit. And this simple cube, it is the player companion and we have applied a box collider to it and we are using forces to drive the companion as we require it, as per our requirements. So there are two sets of enemies. You can see are the red cubes. These are the first type of enemies. So the player cannot sneak past these enemies and they have to like fight uh, against them or they have to run away from them. Meanwhile, there are another types of enemies, the green cubes. These also represent enemies, the second kind, which we can sneak past if we have concealed our weapons. If our weapons are not showing, then they will not detect our presence and we can sneak past them. So now we have different game modes also.